so hoping you'd turn up. I've been waiting for such a long time. Don't be shy, make yourself comfortable. I have so much to tell you, I can just burst at the seams. Before we start, how about a toast? Well, go on, lift your glasses, come on. Shall we toast to the truth? Cheers. Let's start. I was nominated for an Academy Award not so long ago. We can start there. You don't look quite so excited, not for Best Actress, but Best Supporting. For my role in Alfie, you know. Yes, Best Actress would have been better, and so would winning, but still. Vivien Merchant, Academy Award nominee, doesn't sound too awful, does it? No, it does not. That would be a fine way to be remembered. And I've been terribly busy on stage too, in all sorts of plays by Shakespeare, Jean Genet, Christopher Fry, Joe Orton, Peter Nichols, Harold Pinter. Yes, I have been in lots of plays by Harold Pinter, but there were plenty of others. If you do want to talk about Harold, though, I suppose we can. For a short spell. Might even help. You see, I knew him before he became Harold Pinter. Back when he was still David Barron, his stage name. We are both actors in repertory, though I am already well known on my way to success. He's a nobody. I'm busy warming up, going over my lines before rehearsal, and oh, what a noble mind is yours through. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion, and the mold of form, the observed of all. Observers. I'm sorry, did you watch something? Say hello, are you? Hello. I'm Vivien, by the way. What's your name? David. I think I rather like that. Before that rehearsal, he had been unremarkable to me. But now, I find I like his low voice, his loud laugh, and his strong opinions. He catches me with a sly smile that only I know how to see. He's a cheeky little thing, playing all the minor roles, but so enthusiastic. I'm the leading actress of the company, so my being with him is such an item of gossip. I don't care. I'm having far too good a time to care. Daylight. I've grown a handful of petals on your breasts. Scarred by this daylight you lie, petals struck. He's unsigned, but there's no mystery as to who it's from. David always leaves me little notes and poems like that. Some girls say it's a bit much, but I think it's sweet and romantic in an old-fashioned sort of way. We become inseparable. We spend all our days and nights together drinking wine, making love. I am in my 20s and drinking down every glorious minute. And at the end of it, our first summer together, we are married. His parents are shocked as they weren't informed until afterwards. But we don't care about that. We are young and happy and don't have the time to care. I perform here and there, making ends meet, moving forward with my career. David is a bit of a lost cause. He drinks a lot and gets into most intense rows with me, which I don't mind. I do love sparring with him, but he has no real purpose. He hasn't started writing yet. Does that surprise you? Oh yes, he didn't start writing until after he married me. His best friend put him on to write a play, and he wrote it in 4 days. I so want him to succeed, so I egg him on. I become his muse. He calls his play The Room. I am nervous, uncertain of whether this may even helpful for him. I play in it as an act of support, of love, you see? He needed me. I like that. The rep days are over. They're flat, broke. Only my acting work to support us. We live for free in the basement of a boarding house, doing laundry in lieu of rent. Our neighbors are all sorts. But Dave and I have always loved to analyze people, so it could be worse. Still, it's not the life I dreamed of as a young girl. The life of glamour and fame I wanted in my school days. On my own, I could have done better. There is hope, and even satisfaction. Not to mention I love him. And I've been an actress far too long by now to expect anything to be easy. David starts writing his second play, The Birthday Party. We both think it is an exciting piece of work. I do all I can to encourage him, and then the press comes. David, darling, the play is brilliant, beyond brilliant. Well, the best thing to happen to the British theatre since Shakespeare, as far as I'm concerned. We've had bad notices as an actor before. How is this any different? Keep writing. Don't ever let critics hold you back. What on earth have they done? They get paid to spout opinions on work they never could have created on their own. They don't understand your work now. It's their loss, not yours. And head is red, now, darling. Come find me when you're ready. David is incorrigible. And it's all fairly off. The reviewer from the Daily Telegraph says, oh well, I can give him one point of cheer. He could have been a dramatic critic, condemned as if through plays like this one. My poor love. He stares into space, and then paces up and down like a keen lion takes a swig of whiskey and stares into space some more. Of course, with everyone hating his plays, David becomes an instant celebrity. And the press, she knows about me for a long time, suddenly wants to know all about you. Hello! Yes, I'm wonderful. Life is perfect. Well, aren't you going to take your picture? Come on, are we ready? You just want to go to the playwright. It's all you need for the article. Are you sure? Yes, I can move. Fix your collar, David. It's a big day for you. You must have your moment. I am happy for David. I was honest when I told him that. I've been like plenty of times, and he might should have his turn. But it's still a big change, and I'm trying to figure out what it all means. When I get a surprise, it changes everything. David! David! I was right. We're going to have a baby. I'm so excited to be a mum, and David is beside himself, and how are the three of us going to live in this tiny basement? We don't have the money for a new place, so it's not so we can just trot along and rent a new flat. Search, and the uncertainty is awful. I'm trying to stay positive. I think we might be doomed. And then a friend of mine, a huge supporter of my work, gives us the money to buy a new place. We have saved. It is a 2-room flat, but definite step up from the goes a little differently. Anyway, I was just a moment in rehearsal. I still got 2 more minutes of my day. Just give me a moment, will you? Oh, sweet little pills. Please keep me from vomiting before we block Act 2. God, if you're out there, take note. I don't want to vomit at work. It will ruin my reputation. Amen. I'm coming! David? David? Can I have some coffee? 2 pints of ice cream. Yes, chocolate like last night. No, I didn't want to get it myself. Oh, you're writing. Can't be bothered. I guess I'll have to then. Bloody callous writer. Can't even be bothered to help his own wife. Never mind how many times I've helped him. I hate this weakness. All I want to do is rehearse and work and have life like it was. I'm melon on a stick, but it's no use in anything. And oh God. Oh God. Oh God, oh God, oh God. David? David, yes, I know you're writing. But unless you want me to have our child here in the living room, you're going to take me to a hospital. Daniel, how are you, my little dear? Prettiest baby in the world. So pretty. Just like your mom used to be. Good night, my someone. Good night, my love. Sweet night, my someone. Sweet night, my love. Stars are shining so bright. Tonight, say good night. Good night, Daniel. Sleep well, my heart. Just a minute, dear. Yes, come to bed directly. I love Daniel more than life itself. But he almost didn't make it. That day in the hospital, he could have died. We both could have. I can't sleep anymore. Every time I close my eyes, I see it all again. I see the doctor